What's going on? We are live right now. And this is an Imperfect Action Show. It's Friday. Today is, oh wow, it's March 4th already. I can't even believe it. March 4th is Friday. Happy Friday to everybody, whether you're going to be watching live or you can be tuning into the playback. Today I got an amazing guest on the show, Mr. Hatchett. Man, welcome to the show.
What's up, Lita? How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Generally on the show, how I like to start it off, I like to make sure the community know that's we live, right? So I send a text message out to the community, let them know to log on. So while I'm doing that, if you can give people a quick little summary of your expertise, your genius, your brilliance, and introduce them to who you are, and I'll get more people on to the live stream.
Sounds good to me. So I hope everyone's doing well. Honored to be here on the Imperfect Action Show, which is the perfect name because I'm in perfect action. My whole life is in perfect action. So it's fitting. 39, be 40 next month. 40 next month.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, how old are you?
I'm about to be 42, bro.
Yeah, you look good. You look good. So, long-time entrepreneur. I've been job-free for the past 13 years. The only career I ever had was working with special needs children and coaching youth basketball. What got me out of the full-time workforce was the step, becoming a notary public and turning it into a mobile notary public business when I was 24, 25-ish. And I've been running it ever since. In 2015, I started teaching it. Now we've taught via free workshops, paid classes, in-person events, over 20,000 people how to get in the game. Many have left the full-time workforce. Many have had lucrative side income. And even the people who didn't follow through with it, I even get praise from them saying that they enjoyed what we teach. Also own a couple of properties and a 3-time self-published author as well. An all-around hardcore entrepreneur, proud Black man, doing my part to push the race forward.
Yeah, man. So, real quick, because I definitely want to talk about these marketing strategies. But what prompted you to move into the entrepreneurial space, taking on being a notary, and then becoming a mobile notary and things like that? Like, what was it about that space you saw that you could provide a solution in?
Yeah. So after the job, so I'm a simple guy, Brother Brandon. I don't do a lot of complex things. I don't think complex. I'm just not a complex guy. I've just gotten good at mastering simple stuff. So at the job I was at was making $100 a day on average or so. And I saw my boy, Ricky Simon, shout out to Ricky Simon. He was making $50, $75, $125, $200 per appointment traveling as a notary public. And the qualifications to get a notary public license in New York was a test. One test you pass, you could become a licensed notary public. And I said, shoot, I was like, I could do that. And I just was doing the math. And I didn't know at the time how my brain worked exactly. Well, I didn't know how to define it at the time how my brain worked, but now I have a better understanding of it works. It's practical. So $100 a day to work 6-7 hours while having a job and being able to make $200, $300, $400, $500 a day and being your own boss in less time just made sense to me. And the money and what it costs to get in the game and the time in which it costs to get in the game. And I've always been entrepreneurial. I was a kid selling candy at school, shoveling snow and all that great stuff. So it's always been in me. I was never going to be a career person per se. It was always a matter of which avenue is going to get me out of the 9-to-5 workforce.
No, I did that. I mean, I'm with you with that. I definitely receive everything you're talking. That sounds like simple math. And it looks like it adds up more on this side than on this side. That's why you made that move. Like you said, the barrier of entry for you to kind of get into it, get what you need as far as licenses and certifications. It was more than worth it, man. So with the time that we have, we got about 25 minutes. I like to keep these shows short and straight to the point so people can get the value, and then they can take their imperfect action with the information that we give them, and they can make a change literally today as soon as they're done with the show. I want to talk to you about marketing strategies, right? So first, let's travel back in time to about a year ago, 2021, right? Let's talk about what are some of the strategies you thought about last year that you implemented in your business that were successful, right? Then I want to transition to, did any of them translate to 2022? And then what are we doing different in 2022 as far as marketing to have an impact in our business?
All right, so marketing last year, 2021, what did I do? Email marketing, text marketing was new for me last year. So last year was my first year doing text marketing. That worked. Something that I've done consistently throughout the years is being on people's podcasts, shows like yours. Like this right here is marketing.
Yeah, 100%.
Great marketing. And here's why. You're able to sell without selling. You're able to sell without being, the word sales, it could be misconstrued, but you're able to sell by you being you. And you're able to give people you without you having to ask every 5 minutes. You're able to just give people you and allow them to decide. Consistency, consistent posts. You know what and also what trans over from 2021? Asking for the damn sale. Asking people to buy from you. Can you buy this? I think this will help you. Here's why. Ask for the sale. So those are things that have worked. And in 2022, it's been the same damn thing. Just running it, being on YouTube, having something on YouTube every day. Something on. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I was gonna say real quick. So, we're I'm in this mastermind that you're in, right?
Yeah. Shout out to the group.
One of the things that you've been preaching, right? So how my brain works is like this. I'll digest some information. Sometimes I take some imperfect action, but then sometimes subconscious it stores. It'll just store it. It'll hold on to it, and then it'll get stimulated later, right? Yeah. So this show, in its essence, is also something that was inspired from that seed that you planted, talking about going active on YouTube every day. Because the first time when you said it, I'm just like, man, like, are you posting every single day, new content? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, nah, bro, I'm live streaming, boom, it goes right over. I'm hitting them with the shorts, this and that. And I'm like somebody just like you, where like I want to be out there. I want to ask for the shit. I want to make connections. I want to make these movements and things like that. So I mean, I would definitely graciously say that you helped me cultivate this idea that has become this show. And when you really think about it, it's not a lot of energy. We make conversations. We have phone calls every single day, multiple times a day, right? I'm just hopping on Monday through Friday for 30 minutes, having a live conversation, right? Bringing somebody on the platform, or maybe I'm doing it by myself, talking about a topic and a strategy, and then it's in and out, right? So there's a lot of people that feel like they can't do things consistently, but like this is a testament that it can be done. So
how often are you on here?
Monday through Friday, 30 minutes. So 5 times a week. It's my own morning show, my own marketing and morning show. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo. So you being here is an automatic victory.
Yeah.
You using these free and or low cost platforms to talk your talk, to motivate people, to inspire people, to energize yourself, to get more sales is an automatic victory. Some people, they'll think too far ahead. Well, what if people don't watch? But what if this? Here's the thing about podcasts and YouTube and all these things. They never die, fam. So the immediacy of it working doesn't matter. This is never going to go away. This is here. People buy stuff from interviews and podcasts that I did 4 years ago. 4. So you being here, automatic victory.
100%, man. I appreciate that. And I realized that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful. And I, like I said, I have to attribute a lot of these decisions that I made in terms of how I'm taking YouTube more seriously to a lot of stuff that you said. That's why I get into
I appreciate that.
Masterminds and things like that are really, really important. So you didn't mention YouTube in 2021. So is YouTube a 2022 strategy for you? When did you decide to do that?
So I didn't mention that, but I have been on it. So something else that I mentioned that I actually didn't mention either. So I started doing live in-person podcast shows. So if you look at my channel, I have one coming out actually today, I think at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock Eastern. It's a better interview in person. I'm more energized. The person's more energized, better feedback, better bounce back. So that's something that I've started in 2021, and I have been bringing it into 2022 as well. And it works. So people like live stuff because it looks better, better camera quality, better conversation. YouTube, I've been on YouTube. I started taking YouTube more seriously last year and extremely seriously this year because it was a challenge to myself. I said, what am I doing? It's literally right here. You can go from this, hey, what's up? I'm Andre Hatchett. Here goes my book, Top 10 Habits of Underachievers. Check it out. 5-star reviews on Amazon. Please buy the book. I appreciate it. 20 seconds. We can go from that, from recording it to uploading it in 60 seconds. And it was just a call out to myself saying, yo, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And with my number goals that I have, I said, I need to go all out, imperfectly, all out. I have some pretty stuff, some landing pages, some sequence stuff, some follow-up emails, follow-up text messages, all that systemized stuff. But there's just the element of gritty. You got to get out there and just do it. Get out there, do it, talk your talk, worry about everything else later, and just go. And I realized, see, here's the thing about passive income, which is great. It can make you very comfortable. Passive income can make you comfortable. So I said, I need some more earned income. I need more. I need to work more. I need to work more. So this is me working more.
I think one of the gems that you said without saying it, I received as heavy was when you combine that earned income from being active and that passive income.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's the gem that I just received. So you're not resting on your loins. You're not just like, yeah, like you said, the passive can make me comfortable. The passive can make me lazy. The passive can make me like, I'm gonna get around to it. I'm making a good little 5K a month without doing much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A little 6,500. I'm good. I'm good. I don't gotta do much today. But what you're doing is you're like, nah, like you said, your goals for this year are lofty. They're high. You know what I'm saying? You know what the map. I'm pretty sure you know what the map is. You know exactly how many customers. You know exactly if you got different offers, how many you need in different offers. You probably know exactly you need per week, per month, per day type of situation. And when you break it down like that, you're like, yo, okay, cool. It didn't become numbers in terms of like audience size. So yeah, you may need 5 sales a day or 10 sales for the week or whatever the case may be. But if your conversion percentage might be 10%, 15%, 20%, is really how many more people can you give the offer to, or how many more existing people can you consistently show up in front of and give the offer to, that's going to allow you to get that just based off of the numbers. And then the more time you're in front of more people, the more time you are offering, the better you're going to get at closing.
Yeah.
And then your percentage just increases.
It's the all-around victory. That's the thing. When you're doing stuff, when you're out there, when you're growing, when you're expanding, there's no losses. And that's why some people in the group I get at more than others, because I'm like, you literally have everything except the work ethic. Some people are literally trying to skip to passive income, Brandon.
Oh, bro. Yo, I gotta. You say that one more time. You say that one more time, bro.
Some people have literally everything except the work ethic. Damn. They have the skills. They have the thing that works. They have the thing that pays. They're getting paid from it, but they can't keep clients because they're trying to skip to passive income. They read the books. They've seen people like you. They've seen people like me who don't have to trade every time for dollars. Right now, we don't have to. I'm not sure where you started at, but if I had to guess, you probably had to earlier on.
Yeah, definitely.
And they want to skip all these steps to get there, and they're messing themselves up. They're losing customers, they're losing clients, they're losing traction, they're losing hunger, they're losing their competitive edge because they just don't want to work. And my thing is this: I don't think everyone has to work hard forever. I think you're extremely naive if you think you don't have to work hard up front.
Yo, this is a whole sermon right now, bro.
I came out ready, Brandon. Came out ready, baby.
Yo, we're talking about marketing strategies, and my guy Andre Hatchett is giving you a mindset lesson, bro. Like, yo, I felt that a lot of people are not thinking that they need to actually work hard, like now. They want to just skip to the passive income. Yo, that's crazy right there.
Man, it's the comfort economy. It's the comfort economy. It's the I don't have to do this economy, which not everyone has to be like us. You have $1 million behind your head. I got $1 million in my brain. Like we're trying. Not everyone has to be us, but don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself saying that you can hit these numbers by just manifesting. Don't lie to yourself saying that you can hit these numbers by just thinking positive. Some people just go to bed too early. Literally.
Or they wake up too late.
Pick one. I don't even think you have to do both. You just got to do one. So one of the best marketing strategies you can have is to be honest with your damn self about what you're not doing. What aren't you doing? Yeah, I don't want to create $100. Man, you just started last week, man. Stop it. Get off of the podcast that are telling you that you can do this tomorrow. Do it 3 years. 3 years. Here's the thing, Brother Brandon. If you go in all in for 3 to 5 years, all in, there's little you can't achieve. Very little.
And to even add a little bit more on top of that, if you just committed to change for 6 to 9 months, your life would already move in a different direction.
Whole different direction, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Some people can't. Again, we talking marketing, but we dropping some mindset. So look, if you can't stop watching, can you commit to not watching Netflix for 6 months? Can you commit to not listening to music that's not serving you for 6 months? Can you commit to picking a book up and just reading a page of the book every day for 10 minutes for 6 months?
Come on now. Speak it, blood.
You know what I'm saying? Can you invest the money that you waste on materialism into a mastermind that I'm in that I mean, listen, I'm going to just be honest. I'm happily paying the $99, which is $1,200, but I'm definitely robbing y'all. With the information that's available in our podcast, with the mastermind, the information and the people that I have access to that I'm paying $99 a month for, I'm just using that in correlation. Can you guys get into a group, right? Can you pay some money? Not just free all the time, right? You have to make an investment if you want a change, a transformation. Not everything's going to be free. But can you take some of the money that you will waste on materialism, pay to get in the group of people that are doing better than you, people that may be going exactly where you want to go, so you could just be in a room or be in a virtual room, have that access. If you make these small changes and commit to 6 to 9 months, your life will already move in a totally different direction.
Totally different direction, Brother Brandon. Totally.
Gems today, bro. Okay, cool. Let's circle back on some marketing. All right. We identified. And let me know if I miss it. Let me know if I missed something. Because a lot of your strategies are transferring from 21 to 22. So we had email marketing. Text message marketing. We talked about being consistent.
Which is one of the best forms.
Being a guest on podcasts. We talked about posting every day on YouTube.
Every day.
We talked about live in-person podcasts.
Doing that.
Another thing we talked about was being honest with yourself, which I think is a sleeper.
Totally.
And then a huge one, let me know if I missed anything, then we'll continue. A huge one is asking for the sale.
Bingo. Yeah, you got it.
I feel like a lot of people are nervous when it comes to asking for a sale. I was actually reading a book because what I learned about myself, because I read fast and I read like, when I finish reading, I pick up the next one. I keep going. I was reading 20 minutes a day, but I just moved it to 30 minutes a day. But what I realized is that I need to go back and reread what I read so I can absorb it more. So now I'm reading books like twice before I move on.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
But one of the things I was let me see. It's the Dan Kennedy's. I think it's No BS Sales Success. I think that's what I had right there. And there was a patches in the book where it's like kind of to the point of asking for the sale. So more people are worried about like perception of, keeping a customer comfortable and not saying in a certain way and not asking on right like this way. And then somebody else, because they was comparing like customer A or client A and client B. Client B is coming in like, all right, this is what it is. How can I serve you? What are you looking for? Okay, ask for the sale. And then example B, he was running up the bag, running it up just because he was asking and he was providing the solution to what they're looking for. And then example A, he was barely making any sales because he was trying to keep the customer comfortable and he never asked. And most likely our customer just spent money with somebody else.
Well, they definitely did. Yeah, they definitely did. That's exactly what happens.
So, okay, we touched on being honest, like obviously, and asking for the sale. So what are some other strategies that you're looking to employ to get you faster or get you closer to your goals, or maybe faster to your goals? Or what is something either you plan on implementing in the next 30, 60, 90, or maybe something that you plan on getting to next quarter or the quarter after, or maybe even something that you read that was like, yo, I think I'm gonna do that.
Perfect. I wrote some down that I'm working on doing and I want other people to do as well. So marketing, send the clients you like and want to keep a survey to evaluate your service.
That's a huge one right there.
How many people do you know do that?
That's a huge one.
If you talk to entrepreneurs every day, right?
I do. Every
How
single
many
day.
do that? How many do this step right here?
I think I know 3, and I think I'm one of them.
Here's the deal. People are so focused, Brother Brandon, on the next customer, they forget about the one who's in front of them, who's currently paying them, who they want to work with. Now, I'm not a believer every customer is for you or you're for them, or that you should try to keep everybody. I think some people should go and you should refund them just so they leave you alone, right? Every customer is not 100%. Right.
Yeah.
No problem. Here goes your refund. I refund people sometimes, not a lot, without them even asking. I just say, okay, like, we're not going to get along. So here you go. Send them a survey. Have them evaluate you. Remember, you like them. Don't just assume they like you. Don't just assume they're happy. Send them a survey. That's step 1. Step 2, work. We went over this earlier. Work. Like, do the work. Save the passive income for later. Stop trying to skip the steps. Step 3, people who buy from you once, if you do a good job, they'll probably buy from you twice. So your current customer and client might be your next customer and client with your advanced level product, with your next service, with your next book, with your next group coaching, with your one-on-one coaching. Deliver to the people who are in front of you. The next people, serve them too, go after them too, but never forget about the people who are currently paying you. Your current customers are your best consultants.
Bar.
They are.
Bar.
They're already there. They're your best consultants. Number 4, keep your credibility. And let's go back to the survey. You might not know that you were off. You might not know that you messed up. You might not know that you might have forgot or skip your mind that you're supposed to send out your customer something. Now they might not tell you, or they might not bring it up, but they remember that you didn't keep your word. How assess your credibility, and this goes to business partners too. I told you that I would be here at your time. Did you think that I would be late?
No.
It didn't even come to your mind, right?
Nope.
Because of how I roll?
100%.
I know people, and I work with people who have messed up their credibility from not showing up and not explaining, no communication, no real emergency either. They get took it for granted. That they owe someone $100 or $200. They didn't pay them, and now they want to go buy the building and they want to raise money, but you didn't pay the person back the $100 or $200. Now, when you need the $5,000 or $10,000, they're like, No. But they're not. But they're probably not going to tell you they're not going to rock with you because you didn't pay back the $100 or $200 because people don't always share it. So you have to have an internal, consistent audit. Am I delivering? And if you're not delivering, apologize. Apologize. Say, oh, my bad about that. Let me fix it. That's what I got.
Yo, first of all, those are all bars. This was a master class, bro. This is a marketing master class and mindset. Yo, this is wild. Let me do a quick recap. If you're just jumping on right now, if you're just jumping on the live, this is the Imperfect Action Show. I'm with my guy Andre Hatchett. I learn from this brother every time he's in the building, whether virtually or in the mastermind, whatever the case may be. So I'm learning right now with y'all. If you're watching the playback, I'm going to run through everything that we talked about as far as marketing strategies, right, that you can employ in your business right now. So, number one is email marketing. And the thing about email marketing is this. I would, I don't really have the number per se, but based on my understanding of who I've spoken to, 8 out of 10 marketers, well, not even marketers, entrepreneurs, they don't collect emails. So they don't have an email list, let alone using email marketing.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10. It's scary.
I have to get my plug. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
All right, no problem. So let's recap. Number one, email marketing, right? You want to make sure that you're collecting emails and utilizing email marketing. Number two, text message marketing. Now, text message marketing is not as cheap as email marketing, so you're gonna have to pay for some type of text message responder. Okay. Now you can get text message responder for free, but I would pay for something like Community, or I would pay for something like Superphone, right? Get a paid text message responder. Number three is be consistent. I think that's a sleeper. Consistency. What is going to be your marketing strategy for 2022? Can you do it every day, or are some of them you're doing a couple times a week just because of the type of marketing strategy they are? But is it something that you're doing every single day? Number four, being a guest on podcasts, right? And a cheat code is creating your own show or podcast and inviting guests on. That's really the cheat code, because then that allows you to get on more people's podcasts.
Bingo.
Right? So going on podcasts, being a guest. Number five, I got posting on YouTube every day. And you can also translate that to wherever else you want to be. If you want to be on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, there's so many other social platforms, but whatever one you're choosing, show up every day, right? Number six, live in-person podcast. Like, I agree with Dre on this one. There's something about that in-person energy, something about the cameras and the lights in the room, and you can live stream that. In-person podcasts are amazing, right? Now, number seven, be honest with yourself, right? Dre was talking about a lot of people want to skip the steps, go for that passive income, or you're going to get lazy, whatever case may be. But why not have both, right? Stay hungry, get that active earned income, and continue to grow that passive income. Number seven, ask for the sale. A lot of you guys is too nervous to ask for the sale, right? Or you feel like it's an emotional thing, like you don't want to ask because you're so worried about the perception of the consumer, but they're literally in front of you because they need the thing that you have, but you won't ask them. So they're going to spend the money with someone else, right? Number nine, send clients a survey. I think this one also is a sleeper because your clients are going to tell you exactly what they want. So that means you can make improvements in real time. Like if your coaching calls is on Tuesday nights and they're like, well, Thursday afternoons will be better, and the majority of them literally told you that, you should probably make that adjustment. It would just make a better user experience for them, right? Number 10, do the work. Let's not talk about it. Let's not write it down. You should write it down, but let's just take some imperfect action with that. Number 11, pay attention to your current customers. Your current customers will buy from you again because they already have a relationship. You don't have to sell them on you. You just have to give them more offers, right? If you got something that's a certain level, maybe you introduce them to that next level or that next experience, whatever the case may be. Number 12, I think this one is huge as well. Keep your credibility. Credibility is kind of like your credit, right? You want to keep that credibility score.
It's more important. I would rather pay you the $5,000 I owe you than pay Capital One.
100%. 100%.
Now, of course, you want to pay both. But if I had to pick one, if I owe you $5,000 and I owe Capital One $5,000, I'm paying you first.
100%. So look, we are at that time, man. It's in and out. It's 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold my guy too long. It's an Imperfect Action Show. So before you go, we're talking about marketing must-do for 2022. We just ran through them all. It's 12 of them. Mm-hmm. Now, before you go, let them know how they can connect with you, what you currently have that may make sense for somebody to tap into, and where they can find you and everything like that.
Appreciate it, Brother Brandon. I also learned from you. I appreciate your energy, and you're always putting out positive vibes whenever we connect. So thank you for you being you, brother. I want everyone to follow me on YouTube, Andre Hatchett, podcast streaming today with my man Tim Jackson, also a great dude. So everyone go to my YouTube channel. If you're interested in learning how to make more money, if you need to make more money, start a needs-based business. I'm in a needs-based business. It ain't that sexy, but it's been paying me for the past 16 years. I'm a mobile notary public. We have a 4-day boot camp. It's only $95. Go to mobilenotaryschool.com. mobilenotaryschool.com. $95, one flat fee. That will get you started. That will get you in the game. Brandon, I want to be here. And then need you on my show soon, and I want to come back soon too.
100%. And yo, this is what I'm going to do. When is the master class? For the Notary Public?
Already recorded.
Okay, all right. So cool. Why don't we do this? I'm going to sponsor somebody on there.
Wow.
So I'll pay for a sponsorship. So all you got to do is go on your story, talk about it. It can be the first person that responds, or however you want to do it. Let me know. I will sponsor them. Let's get them into that needs-based business, because I think what you said just on that is incredible. If you go somewhere that's a needs-based, or if you learn a skill that's a needs-based, you'll never have to worry about income again.
You know what's funny? I had a lady who actually had a death. She texted me. She messaged me while we were on here. She actually had a death in her family. Let's go with her.
Let's do that.
My man. Appreciate it, Brother Brandon.
Send me that link. Let's get it in, bro.
My man. Appreciate you. Bye, guys.
Action Show. We will see you guys on Monday. And like always, we provide you with information so you can take imperfect action immediately. And that means if there's something that you learned from today's show, don't rest, don't wait. Take the imperfect action, improve your business. All right. See you guys on Monday. Peace.